Alright guys, we're back for another video, and in this one we're taking a look at something that I've honestly been looking forward to for quite a while now. We're taking a look at another LEGO minifigure series, the newest one actually, with the theme of Dungeons and Dragons. So, I guess the way I connect to this is huge fan of LEGO, something that I've loved as a kid, and then around 5th, 6th grade, when I met my best friend, he actually introduced me to the game of Dungeons and Dragons. It's something that I had never heard of. I never realized how big it was, and it's really boomed like in recent years. So I mean that's really exciting. I honestly haven't played in, I don't know, maybe over 10 years. It's been quite some time honestly, but the memories I have of playing with him were so much fun. He loved coming up with like his own campaigns. He loved being the dungeon master. So it just has a really like special place in in my mind, in my heart. It's something that I could reflect on really fondly. So when I saw that they were putting these two things that I love together in one, it just really blew me away. I had caught some of the released images that came out a while back, and this series actually came out September 1st, so it's been in stores for a few weeks now. Uh, but I actually at my local Walmart they had it there about, I'm gonna say, about maybe a week and a half early, and I considered picking some up. But the thing is, like now without the plastic bags, it's hard to feel. So the chances of you getting something like repeated is pretty high. And for someone who, I love getting collectibles and adding to my collection, but also, I like to keep myself on a budget, and I didn't want to risk paying for these figures at $4.99 each, having that stack up and ending up with like three of the same one, as nice as they look. So I decided to wait, and after a while, people start putting out the guides. They put out the QR code scanners. So now there's plenty of tools out there. If you're looking for a specific figure or you just want one of each, like I do, you can definitely use those tools. I ended up just uh, finding like a list, like an image on Google that had all the different codes on it, but you can find them all over the place online now. So what I did was I got one of those. I went to a nearby Target where they didn't have them in the case, because at Walmart they have them behind glass now. So it was going to be kind of awkward having them open the case and then telling them I want to scan these for so many minutes. So I just went to Target. They didn't have them behind glass there. I was able to take my time, not feel pressured, not feel rushed. And it did take me a good while, honestly. It must have been like at least minimum half an hour. I just kind of sat there. They had two boxes, one completely new. They had another one that was mostly new. I think it was missing like three figures. And I just kind of went through both of them. And I'm glad I did, because if the codes are correct, there was quite a bit of repeats, like some like literally back to back. So I mean, it's risky. If you just want to buy them blindly, feel free to. That's part of the fun as well. But for me, I wanted one of each, and I'm really hoping that the codes that I scanned were correct, and that the image that I was using as my guide was also correct. Enough talking though, that I just wanted to give you guys some background there on my connection to both themes and how I went about this process. So what I want to do in this video is we're going to pop some of these open. I guess I'll kind of feel it out and see if I want to open all 12 in one go, or maybe I'll do half now and then half for a second video. In either case though, uh, yeah, I'm excited for this. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box first. So you see, as I mentioned, we're in cardboard now, no longer in the plastic. And I get the cause. I mean, it's for reducing plastic use, but it does make it trickier. So then here you've got up front Lego minifigures. You've got the Dungeons and Dragons theme there, and you've got some of the figures that we can expect to see inside. In total, there's 12. They're not all pictured here, but definitely some of the ones that I'm most excited about are here at the front. And then on the back, you've just got, you know, your labels there. And here's that code that you'll be, or that QR code that you'll be scanning with your phone, with whatever tool you're using. Okay, so I guess we can go ahead and get started. And like I said, I had scanned all of these, so I am expecting to have one of each, but I mean, they got mixed up in the bag. I mixed them up when I was setting them up on here. I still want some element of surprise, so let's kind of just go from there. Alright, so starting off with our first one, we're going to pop this open, and we'll just kind of dump them here. Okay, something stuck in there. Alright, so make sure that we're empty. We'll just kind of put this aside. And we've got our first figure. So each of them, as usual with these series, will come with, you know, little instructions for certain figures. And then you've got your checklist there. Okay, so the checklist doesn't include like names for the minifigures, but it does have them pictured along with their items. And then you'll see that some of these, I don't know if this has been the case for other LEGO minifigure series, but they've got both male and female heads for them. So you can kind of, you know, it adds to the custom feel for these, where you can kind of set them up if you want them to be male, female. Makes them really customizable. Very cool. So there we've got our checklist, and we finally get to our first figure after I've spent all this time talking. So what I'll do is, let's put it together. Oh, very cool cape here. Very cool. And let's go ahead and throw that on there. And then it's got a plain, like all black head with the mask. And then we've got the stand. And we've got a cube here. So this one is the one that's Lady of Pain. And it looks like it comes with an extra little stud there. So again, like I said, I played D&D growing up really with whatever my buddy was running for us in the campaign. There are some like named characters in here, very like famous, well-known like characters. So I'm sorry if I butcher any of their names or get any of their info wrong. But this one I believe is the Lady of Pain. And then she has this cube here. I did try and like look into some of the info going into this, just to familiarize myself. But I believe that cube that she has is supposed to like open portals to other worlds, other dimensions. So here you've got her figure. She's got this translucent block to kind of give her that levitating look. On the back side there, you've got that printing. And then the face is really well done. I mean, look at that detail. Nice little gold accents on that green. This is like, it's not hard plastic. It's like a softer rubber for the face mask there. You've got her golden gloves. And again, an all black head under the mask, really to keep it mysterious. And I think that's from the lore more so, like her not really having like an identity, I guess. So yeah, very cool figure here. Really, really interesting one to start off with. So, the Lady of Pain. And then again, with that extra cube there, has like an image on it. Okay. So then we'll move on to our next one. So I think something else I'll do, not in this video, I think I will split this video into a few just so that we could, since I spent the first half chatting about them. But then we could take a closer look, and then I'd like to do maybe like a ranking one, even if it's something short, kind of ranking these. Okay, so empty. Again, the checklist that comes with all of these. And it looks like in this one, we've got Tasha, the Witch Queen. So, very cool. And for the head, you've got like a smiling and then more serious face. So we'll have her go with the serious face. Then you've got that hairpiece attached to the hat, which looks really great on her. And then we'll go ahead and put her together. We'll take a closer look here in a sec. But first we're going to put together her spell book. Okay. And then she does come with this really cool cauldron as well, where you can stick these translucent little feathers in, and it looks like pinkish flames coming out. So that's very cool. And here she is. So let's finally have a closer look at her. Something, I mean, that's really sticking out just off this one and the one previously, the printing on them. They have so much detail. I mean, look at all these cool straps from her belt. The hairpiece looks amazing on her. She does have arm printing there. We've got some printing on the back. The dual printing on the legs looks very nice. Really nice detail. And then we do have her book here. Not really. I'm guessing this is the direction it goes in, so I might have actually put this upside down. Let me see if I could flip it really quick, just so that when we stick it in hand, it's not upside down for her. Okay, so if we stick it like this, then you've got her spell book, and it's got like this, it's got like a smile or something in there, or maybe it's like, it does have like these marks around the mouth, maybe it's like she's shouting something. But very cool spell book that she comes with. So really love the accessories, love the minifigure. Okay, we'll go ahead and move on to our third here. And we've got, again, our booklet here. So we'll just put that aside. Okay, and we've got a pretty popular one here. We've got the Mindflayer. So we'll go ahead and put this together, and then we will have a look. And I wonder if this stands on the... It does. So we've got the Mindflayer. So for me, not someone that I was familiar with from when I played Dungeons and Dragons. I honestly didn't even know about it until Stranger Things. But it's really cool, that they brought such an iconic character. Now that I've learned more about like the significance, that they brought him in Lego form, that they included him in this. Again, very like elegant looking robes for him. Let's see if we can get it to focus in a bit better. There we go. You do have the arm printing. And then look at the detail on that face, on that mold. Very cool. I mean, the back of the head, the shape, everything looks great. Very intimidating. And then comes with the Intellect Devourer. So again, didn't know about these until I watched the Dungeons and Dragons movie, and some of these run past them, right? And then the cool thing about these that I've been seeing is at the bottom, you can put it on a minifigure's head. So really, since we've got her here, you can, throw it on them and they're getting their intellect, devoured, right? So very, very cool feature there. Love that they included that. And I love that you can include them, which I guess I should touch on this now. I hadn't touched on it. The stands have a really nice pattern to them. It's kind of like a cobblestone. So very cool look to it. Really like that figure. Okay, we'll move on to our next figure. I'm having camera issues, so sorry about that if it's not really focused in as well. So we've got our fourth one, and then this video we might cut it there. It's running a bit long, but we'll continue in part 2 and so on. All right, so empty box, checklist, and okay, it looks like this is the Barbarian. Oh, and it's the short leg. So, oh, it's a Dwarf Barbarian. Okay, and then there's the 2 heads, so we'll be sure to take a look at that. And honestly, for this, is this one of the ones that, no instructions? I guess I'll just have to look at. There we go. It is here to make sure I have this correctly. I was about to do the X upside down, honestly. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this head here. And then, oh, see, here I am doing things wrong. All right, so I still can't get it. There we go. Yeah, it takes me some figuring out. I have to be looking at the image, trying to make sure, try and keep it on camera for you guys. So again, you do get 2 heads if you want more of the, if you want the male, you've got him there. Or if you want the female head, you've got her here. I can show you the backside really quick. And then check her out. She looks great. She comes with that battle axe, a torch, beautiful printing and axe like pendant on, belt with leather pouches, arm printing, battle horn, fur along the neck there, around the collar, and then the short legs, because again, dwarf, right? So very cool. One of the ones I was really looking forward to from the images. Really like this minifigure. So yeah, of the 4 that we've opened so far, honestly, I mean, it's rough. These are all beautiful minifigures. I think the dwarf, really, just because it's one I was looking forward to, really did live up to the image. I think it looks great. But these other ones, I mean, this is going to be tough. Between these 4, maybe I'd give it to the Witch Queen, and then Lady of Pain, and then Mindflayer. But I mean, that's not to go against any of them. They all look great. So again, sorry I spent most of the first part of the video talking. I was just really excited. I think we'll leave it at that with those 4. We will come back for another video, and kind of it'll make it fun for me too, because I'll drag it out a bit and really get to enjoy it more. So we'll go ahead and take another look at, maybe we'll do the rest of the 8 in this next video, and then we'll do some kind of ranking or something. But for now, I appreciate you guys tuning in, for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.